This is Tekken Dating. I have made a Tekken Dating list because I am a man who has way too much time on his hands. We have 5 categories: fuckboy, has fun, loyal, bad at dating, and not interested. Second row, has fun. The main reason for this explanation is to differentiate fuckboy and has fun. I feel like has fun, also somebody who perhaps has multiple partners, but they're gonna be nicer about it. They're gonna let you know where they stand and make you have the decision about it. So maybe this person doesn't want a serious relationship, but he's gonna let you know about it. He's not gonna ghost you afterwards. Maybe you do go for coffee dates, and maybe eventually the relationship falls into something greater. Wow, am I really talking about Tekken? I feel like this has gone left so quickly. First off, we have Bob, Robert Richards. I think he's a nice guy, but I also think he's got some swagger. I think the man is very confident in himself, and women find confident men attractive. So I think he has no issues in the dating department, but I don't think he's mean enough to be a fuckboy. So I put him here. Bruce Owen. It's funny, this man has been around since Tekken 2 and we still don't really know much about him. But for pretty much the exact same reasons as Bob, I put him here. Third place. Well, again, I know why I say third place. Third position. I've not ranked them in order within the categories. I know some people may think that. I know some tier lists do that. I've not done that here. So, next up we have Sergei Dragunov. Silent Assassin. Maybe Silent Lady Killer? Who knows? Next up, Eddie Gordo. Probably the most fashionable man of Tekken. Eddie's definitely getting bitches. There's no two ways about it. He's definitely getting bitches. He grew up wealthy as well. He grew up in a very wealthy family in Brazil. So, yeah. Eddie definitely has his fun. Apparently not with Christy. Apparently he's not into her. Crazy. Nah, I think he just probably sees her as a sister or something. Though she seems to be very fucking keen. Next up, Heihachi Mishima. Now this is a bit of a sad one. I reckon he was a loyal man with Kazumi Mishima before she tried to kill him. I reckon he was genuinely in love. And let's just say through the failure of their marriage, my headcanon has always been, since I'm not the biggest fan of Tekken 7's story, but my headcanon is that since Heihachi's failure of a marriage and having a wife who tried to kill him, he became a broken man who no longer believed in love and only believed in strength and power. I think that Kazumi's lack of strength in controlling the devil gene is what turns Heihachi into this power is everything, power driven individual. And I think the failure of Kazumi failing to control her devil gene is what sends the message from him down to Kazuya and ultimately down to Jin, the Mishima way, that power is everything. What the fuck does any of that have to do with dating? I'm getting to that now. The reason why Heihachi is in the has fun category is that he's been shown to be a bit more humane than Kazuya. So that's why I've put him one level down from fuckboy. And really it stemmed from Lao's existence. He got some chick pregnant for the sole purpose of ensuring that he didn't have the devil gene, and apparently some Swedish chick was just willing to go along with it. I don't know, it's a bit fucked up for me. I actually think Heihachi's quite a charming guy. Not in terms of looks, but in terms of personality. He's quite engaged and blah blah blah. So I reckon he can have some fun if he wants to. He's also a very powerful man. That's why Heihachi is there. Next up, Katarina. She's a very beautiful girl. So, she can have her fun whenever she wants. And that can be applied to most women of Tekken. Or in the world, perhaps. I mean, we don't know Katarina that well, but like, she has a sassy exterior, you know, she acts like she's a badass. But I do think she's a softie deep down. So, I don't think she's a fuckboy / fuck girl. So, which is why I put her in this category. Lars, pretty much the same reasons. I don't think he's a fuckboy, but I reckon in the world of Tekken, he will be considered very handsome indeed. I mean, Elisa is obviously keen, and While I don't think he's so keen on her, she's a fucking robot for God's sake. I reckon Lyles has his fun during his downtime, so that's why he's here. Next up, Lucky Chloe Deshta. It's funny that I put her here. You kind of see it in her ending. In her ending and in Eddie's ending, she portrays like she's this happy, cute girl, blah, blah, blah. But it's all an image. It's all a front. And I mean, even if you look at her story, she's the face of G Corporation. That's just a publicity stunt. They're out here killing people. She's just the face of the operation. She's just the face that make people think that, we're nice people, blah, blah, blah. But she ain't really that. She's a businesswoman deep down. So I reckon she is mature than how she portrays herself, and I reckon she is sexually mature compared to how she portrays herself, or compared to how men see her. That's probably a better way of saying it. Man, I am a grown-ass man talking about Lucky Chloe's sex life. This is all kind of fucked up. Next up, Leroy Smith. This guy has a lot of swag. I'm sure he gets it, if you know what I mean. Stevie Wonder had a lot of women, so being blind don't mean shit. But I don't think Leroy's a complete asshole, so that's why I put him in the has fun category. Next up, Miharu, like Hirano, I can't remember what her surname is. I mean, I'll get to Xiao Yu later, but I reckon out of the two, Miharu's the more sensible one, and Xiao Yu's probably waiting for the right person, and we all know who that is. But is he the right person? No, he's a fucking devil. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so that's why Miharu's there. Not a fuckboy, fuck girl, but has fun. Prototype Jack. I think I put him here for shits and giggles. I know I wanted to be funny and separate him and regular Jack, so that's why I put him here. I don't really have a comment for him. Steve Fox, much like Lyles or an Eddie Gordo, it's a young, handsome guy. Or I should throw Bob in there. He's a decent chap, so that's why I put him in the has fun category. I don't think he's a fuckboy. And Tiger Jackson. We know the least about him more than anyone in the franchise. I don't think he has any canon information whatsoever. We don't even know if he's Eddie Gordo in disguise or not. If I had to put him somewhere, I'd put him in has fun. I reckon he's a nice guy, good looking guy, young guy. Probably gets it, probably has fun, but not a fuckboy. Well, now we're in the these hoes are loyal category.